the concept, distinction, business. Now I want to start with the small questions which I want all of you to think over. But who is the core of your business? The general answer which we get is either the staff, or you say customer, or you talk about the resources, or you talk about the money that is invested. But I really want all of you to get present to this important aspect. The core of your business is your profitable customers. But remember, we are in business not for charity. We are there to earn money, to earn profits. And only with the profit does the business gives you a return on investment. And that's what we are all interested in. So I want all of you to get present to remove this thing that core of business is customer, which is the normal answer given by most of the people. But the real answer is profitable customer. The suffix profitable is very, very critical. But I wanted to just give you a small Harvard study which was done by an Indian scholar in that great Institute of Management, where he submitted a paper which won worldwide recognition, because he said that every year most of the business should at least fire 10% of their customers every year. What he meant by that was, when you actually analyze your customer base, analyze each and every customer, each and every account, and check out how much is the contribution of that customer towards your profitability, towards your bottom line and the top line, you will find that there are at least about 10 to 15% of the customers whom you are spending your valuable resources to service is not giving you the appropriate return on investment, or they're not profitable. In fact, you'll be quite surprised, as I've seen in the hundreds of training programs which I've conducted both in India and abroad, that sometimes there are customers who are actually not giving you any profits. In fact, they are taking away, they are loss-making customers, not in one transaction but consistently. So this Harvard study, scholar said, remove them, fire them, because remember, the nature abodes vacuum. When you let go of these customers, you will be able to attract more profitable customers into your fold and thereby make your company more viable and prosperous. Remember, we are in business for three ingredients: profits, growth and cash flow. Understand all these parameters are in a positive trend, your business is actually not growing. It is said that minimum 15% profit, 15% growth has to be there for every business every year for it to become viable. Because remember, every year, because of inflation and other aspects, there is an increased operational cost. So understand there is a minimum 15% growth in your profits over year on year, and as well as growth. Your business will not have a long-term sustainable growth. But after understanding this important distinction, I want you to get present to what is the definition of business. And I have come out with almost an original definition, which is from my as I said, over 30 years of experience as a business owner, and also my last 15-20 years of experience in training and coaching various customers in India and abroad. I thought this is something which will be very appropriate, especially when you look at from the perspective of sales, marketing, and also from the point of view of growth, profitability and cash flow. I want all of you to pay full attention to this as you get this definition, and then I want you to ruminate over it, write it and put it in your subconscious mind. For the definition of business which I have come up with is, business is nothing but identify your profitable customers, acquire your profitable customer, retain your profitable customers and nurture your profitable customers. I want all of you to do this action with me. Okay. First one, identify, acquire, retain and nurture profitable customers. But each of these words has been very carefully curated. But identify means what? You have to target high potential, well-known, growing and customers capable of giving you repeat sales. Very, very important. But if you target small customers who are going to give you one sale over a period of 1 or 2 years, the amount of effort that goes into getting them, acquiring them and retaining them become non-viable for you. Because remember, the very first sale hardly gives you much profits. It is the repeat sale which actually gives you the real profit in any business. But remember, second point, acquire. You have to acquire your customers by understanding the concept of man. What I mean to say is, friends, if you don't actually understand this concept of acquiring it fast, because you can't spend too much of money, because every physical call, remember, calls cost the company a lot of money. So you need to be smart enough that when you have identified the right customer who is high potential, well known, growing and capable of giving the repeat orders, then do the research. And now in today's world, it is very easy to get those information and data. Find out the man, the need, authority and the money should be available in that organization for you to approach the right person, and thereby ensure that by addressing their need, wants and desires, make a proposition wherein they understand that you are the right person to fulfill that need. The third point is retain. Friends, 78% of the salespeople has been known globally to not to repeat visit a customer after the first sale. This is the biggest blunder which many business people make, because you have spent so much of time, effort, money to acquire him, and after you have acquired him, got the sale, completed the business transaction, you forget him and then go running to find out the next new customer. This is what has to be avoided. You need to ensure that you are able to retain by getting the repeat sale, because the repeat sale is what gives you the real profitability, which is the crux of any business. And the fourth one is nurturing. Nurturing means building a very close bond, very close relatedness with your customer. So the customer considers you like an extension of his business. He gives you testimonials, he gives you referrals, and thereby ensure that you get continuously more and more profit. Remember, friends, so one referral is equal to 15 cold calls. So a good, growing, prospective, well-known customer can really build your business. It is said that, friends, if you are really smart, if you understand the real crux of all these core concepts which you are learning here, after the first 1 month in any new business, you need not have to go for a cold call, provided you understand all these 4 brilliantly curated definition of business, which is identify, acquire, retain and nurture your profitable customers on an ongoing basis. And this, if you friends understand it and implement it, I promise you, you will get 100 times more value for the investment which you have made for this course. Thank you.